Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be part 4 of my Devil May Cry 3 playthrough, and this will be the final video in the series for Devil May Cry 3.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
Alright, mission 16, win or lose. So I do go ahead and buy some holy water here because there's some more of those fallen angel enemies. The fallen, I think that's what they're called. I fucking hate those enemies and I just didn't feel like fighting them, so I just use holy water and get rid of them. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so there's basically this thing here. You've got to get a sun stone and a onyx moon shard to unlock the door there. Or it's an elevator, I don't really remember. Yep, more of those fucking annoying enemies. Fuck you. You'll see that I use Quicksilver quite a bit in this video, because it really is just one of the best styles in the game. It gives you so much freedom to try out whatever you want to do, you know. Actually, whenever I first started recording this, I did fucking terribly, so I just decided to cut the video altogether and start over, because it just didn't really turn out very good. My gameplay was really bad, and I was just taking a lot of damage, so I just said, fuck this, I'm starting over from the beginning. Yeah, you've got to smash these two balls together, and then it will unlock a new path. This part's a bit annoying sometimes. Sometimes those balls don't actually want to crash into each other. And this is where we'll get the onyx moon shard. And this is also where I use the holy water. First, I've got to break their shields. There we go. Then freeze time, and they're fucked. Fuck them. Fuck those enemies. And now, if I'm not mistaken, we pretty much never have to encounter... Well, we encounter them, but we never really have to fight those enemies again. So that's good. They aren't too bad to take care of. It's just that they want to clip through the wall all the time, you know? Alright, so then we gotta pretty much do the same thing in this other room. And we will get the sunstone to use in that puzzle. Yeah, there's just about, you know, there's more demons to take care of, though. Stab the fuck out of them there. God damn. I kind of delayed that. I was waiting on that guy to get closer, but he never did. You scared? And now we're going to be going into the living statue room again. And we've got to fight a bunch of demons once again. More of the blood goyles and the enigma enemies. Very fucking annoying enemies. Now, at the end of this video, I will also be showing you guys a little bit of Virgil gameplay. But like I said, I'm not going to do a playthrough with him, because there's nothing really worth showing, because you're just going through the same missions that you do with Dante. I think I go to Bloody Palace and mess around there for a minute or two, and then like go to one mission with Virgil. He's also got some exclusive cutscenes to him that take place before the main story, so I'll also show those cutscenes off too. So you'll see those towards the end of the video. This is also going to be the longest video in the series. I think it's around 2 hours probably. So that's, you know, I'm alright with it. At least it's not, 3 or 4 hours. But yeah, with this one, you just jump on top of it and just smack the shit out of it and you'll break it. There we go. And now we can collect the sunstone. Or the golden sun. And there's more of those stupid fucking chest demons. Beowulf and Quicksilver really are the best combo for these enemies, I think. Because Beowulf does quite a bit of damage to them. At least in my opinion it does. Those laser beams are really annoying too. Yep, freeze time again. Kick the fuck out of it, punch the shit out of it, kill it. We will also be getting another new style in the next mission too, and you will see that. And then that will be every style in the game that you can unlock. Come and get me. There we go. Fuck those enemies. Fuck that living statue room too. There's always those bullshit Enigma enemies in there. I don't even really have to fight these demons, I just want to. There we fucking go. Take that. You scared? Take that, you fucking piece of shit. Yeah, I think I do change styles a few times in this mission. I believe I go with Trickster here, maybe. Or, no, that's later. And then I immediately went back to Beowulf because I remembered that there's the boss fight that's coming up. It's easiest with Beowulf. Not the boss fight in this mission, it'll be the boss fight in the next mission. And I think there's also a, there's another combat adjudicator up ahead with Beowulf. And this one took me a long fucking time to do, guys. You'll see me come back to it like 3 times before I finally get it. I actually ended up just getting frustrated and giving up on it. But I do come back and finish that combat adjudicator and get another blue orb for it. God, this room gets on my nerves too, because you're trying to jump up to the top there, but you just keep getting knocked down if you're not careful. I think there's also a secret blue orb in that room too, but I don't really remember how to get to it. Yep, those fucking spider enemies can kiss my ass. And we are almost to the boss fight of this mission. I think there's an item over there by the gears, but I didn't go pick it up. I think it was like a vital star or maybe one of those devil stars.
What's wrong? You tired? Then stand back. I'll take care of this.
No, you stand back.
I told you, you can't do it. Don't you get it? This is not a human's job.
You're the one who doesn't get it. It's not something you can reason with. It has nothing to do with me being a human and you being a demon. I'm driven by the inability to forgive him. My soul is screaming, demanding me to kill him. That's enough motivation to keep me going. Besides, this is my family matter. You should stay out of it.
Okay, lady. I get the picture, but I can't just sit back and watch either. I'm pretty pissed at him too, you know. Now, get out of my way, or there'll be some consequences.
Fair enough. I wasn't planning on letting any demons live anyway. Not even one.
Alright, so now we're in a boss fight with Lady. This boss fight's very easy, it's fucking pathetic. The only hard part about this boss fight is the stupid fucking camera angles. Although that's generally just a problem in general with Devil May Cry 3, the camera doesn't really follow you as well as it should. So you'll see me having to, you know, reorient it quite a bit here. But, Lady's very easy to beat. I usually just stick with, doing Stinger or doing Sword Pierce. Because I found that that Sword Pierce ability works pretty good on her if you just keep spamming it. Because I don't really go for stylish points on this boss fight because there's no fucking point. Because she'll either dodge everything you do or just shoot you constantly. So I just like to cheese it and get it fucking over with. Because like I said, it's just pointless trying to be stylish about it. This boss fight's honestly probably one of the weaker ones in the game. You'll see me eventually just get to a point where I keep ducking behind the wall and then throwing my sword at her and then repeating that over and over. And see, she just always dodges everything too. But eventually she'll go up here, up at the top. Yeah, I do get blown up there, but see, I've already got her health almost all the way down. It's like less than half. She's very easy. Which, I mean, it makes sense. She's a human. Dante is not. Not to say that Lady is not impressive on her own. In fact, in my opinion, she's probably one of the most impressive characters in the series. Being able to do all the shit that she does, even though she's like 100% human. Lady's also just one of my favorite characters in general. She's really fucking cool. She's really cool in this game, and I just really like her story. She's pretty cool in the anime, too. See what I mean? She's got a counter for everything. Usually she'll shoot at you with that weird crossbow thing on her leg. And that thing, and she'll just keep spamming that every time she gets knocked down. But see, Sword Pierce keeps her away and does pretty good damage. So that's just what I kept doing here. There we go.
I'll take care of him.
Why do you care so much?
This whole business started with my father sealing the entrance between the two worlds. And now, my brother's trying to break that spell and turn everything into Demonville. This is my family matter, too. Quite frankly, at first, I didn't give a damn. But because of you, I know what's important now. I know what I need to do.
Wait.
Trust me, I'll make things right for you. That's what my soul is telling me to do.
Use this.
How much is it gonna cost me?
You can give me your name.
Dante.
Dante. Please. Free my father.
I will, lady.
Kalina and so basically that is Lady's rocket launcher there with that bayonet on the end of it. Kind of fucking weird to put a bayonet on a goddamn rocket launcher, but that basically that weapon is named after her mother that Arkham, killed and sacrificed so that he could become, more powerful. I also just think it's really cool how Lady kind of complements Dante and Virgil's personalities a bit. And if you take a look at her eyes, she has heterochromia. So one of her eyes is blue and the other one's red to complement Dante and Virgil's colors. I think that was really clever of them to do that with her, her character and her design. But yeah, she and Dante are basically working together now to put an end to Arkham's plot. Alright, so now we are on mission at 17. As you can see there, Arkham has just, got that sword from Sparta that he sealed away. And he used, Dante's amulet and Virgil's amulet to power it up. This room's fucking annoying. Platforming has never been Devil May Cry's strong suit. And this is the room that has that bullshit combat adjudicator in it that took me like 3 or 4 tries to get it. I went back in here because I thought that there was another Jester encounter, but I got confused and I was in the wrong area to do that. That room just gives you a golden orb, I believe, after you kill all the demons, and I just couldn't really be bothered to do that. But there's one of these crystals that has a bunch of red orbs on it. gave me a pretty good amount there. And here's this fucking bullshit combat adjudicator. I try it for quite a little bit here before I give up and move on. But like I said, I do end up coming back and finishing it and getting it destroyed. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is also the last combat adjudicator in the game. I don't remember seeing any more of them after this. Or if there are any more, I just don't know where they are. But yeah, see, I just could not get this figured out. And by this point, I was starting to get fucking carpal tunnel, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this goddamn thing. Like I said, I do try it for quite a bit here before I move on. Because you just gotta keep wailing on it, you know? You can't let that stylish meter fall. It's fucking bullshit. They really wouldn't be that bad if they would let you use any weapon on them, but they want you to be restricted to only one devil arm, and it's just bullshit. I don't remember how long I ended up going on this damn thing, but I do remember giving up and getting pissed off at it. Good fucking God, when do I give up? I know I fucking quit. Fuck's sake, how long did I go on? I don't remember, man. I ended up having to buy a new move for it called Rising Dragon for Beowulf before I actually finished it. I almost had it there, actually. Well, I was close anyway. Good fucking God, just give up. Yeah, there I was like, fuck it. Yeah, and then you've got this stupid platforming bullshit. You pretty much just have to go along the edges of the room here. And in here, there's another fight with a bunch of fucking demons, too. And of course, there's another stupid Hell Vanguard. Hell Vanguard and a bunch of the Enigmas. Fucking hate those enemies. God damn, I parried it quite a bit there. I just didn't care about those guys. I think I'd just keep doing Stinger to them. Because those guys just piss me the fuck off. And then there should be, yeah, there's a blue orb fragment up ahead in this area. And then, you know, once I collect that fragment, I saw that I saw that that got me up to three blue orb fragments. So I was like, man, I've got to go back to that adjudicator and get that other one and make another blue orb. I do end up buying Rising Dragon. There we go. And then around the corner here, which I don't pick it up here for some reason, but I do come back and get it, I believe. Yeah, I grabbed that move and thought that I could go back and do the combat adjudicator with just that move. And then I think you see me get pissed off and start shooting it. Because I really wanted that damn thing, you know. But I didn't go back and do it again until after I pick up that other blue orb fragment. Because I think I did. I think that it was like 3 tries on it. before I finally got it. But yeah, I just did not give up on that. I mean, it's just fucking bullshit. Look at the amount of crap you gotta do with that fucking thing, man. Nobody can do that without getting fucking, like, carpal tunnel or arthritis. Fucking bullshit. And that Rising Dragon move does help a little bit, but I just wasn't really doing it properly, I don't think. Because you've got to hold in the triangle button and then, like, mash it, I believe. So I wasn't really doing it the right way. Yeah, there it was. See, it does quite a bit to raise that stylish points, but it's just not enough. Not enough to get that up high enough to, you know, complete the adjudicator. Alright, right there, I was about to just quit the fucking game because it made me so mad. I was like, fuck that shit. And right here, I started shooting my guns because I was mad about how stupid that shit is. So then I go back in here, and I think this is where I grabbed that blue orb fragment that's around the corner here. Because I actually got confused and went the wrong way. And then I came around here and I was like, oh shit, there is a blue orb fragment. And this is whenever I checked to see how many I have. Saw that I had 3 out of 4, so I was like, alright, I have to get that goddamn adjudicator. So I went back, and this should be the time that I complete it. I think I even used Devil Trigger on it too, if I'm not mistaken. There, I was just kind of testing out the moves. And then I was determined to go and fucking destroy that son of a bitch. And I believe this is the time that I do break it and get the blue orb fragment. Let's see if I had any other luck. And you know what's stupid too? I just realized that if I had picked, you know, from where I've got Swordmaster, if I had jumped in the air, he actually has another aerial attack with it, with Circle, that I could have used the whole time. But I don't know, I just wasn't really thinking about that move. I didn't really use it. Man, I just know that this thing was really just frustrating the fuck out of me, but I finally beat it. And then there we go, get another blue orb. Man, I was so aggravated at that goddamn thing. And then this platforming bullshit fucked me up, I think. I end up falling all the way back to the bottom, actually. Not here, it's like on up there, you know, when you get higher. Right there, I almost fell too. Because you're supposed to follow the blocks this way and go up higher. But I jumped too early there, and you saw that. I just fell all the way to the bottom again. So I was like, man, are you fucking kidding me? Then I went to the wrong block too. I was just not having a good time with this mission at all. But I mean, it's not that bad once you know the path that you're supposed to go. And I do end up getting it this time. I do have to reorient the camera though. Because like I said, that's one big problem with DMC3 is the camera. You do have to reorient it quite a bit sometimes. But you want to try and time your jump once the blocks start moving back like that, so you can get as high as you can up there. Then we'll go through here, and there'll be another fight with Jester. And we're gonna kick the fucking life out of him. That fucking goddamn clown. Welcome to hell! Yeah, that's where I'm about to fucking send you. The fights with Jester are really easy though. He's not that hard. I don't even know what the hell he just said there. Holy, holy! Fucking idiot. Cut him to pieces, Dante. It's kind of funny that he has confetti instead of blood, though. He's like the Joker on Batman, you know? He never shuts the fuck up, and he thinks that everything is funny. Fuck him. Holy poly! What is he saying? Well done, everyone. Shut the fuck up. And there he said it again. Welcome to hell. What a freak. What doesn't make sense to me, though, is that if him and Arkham are the same person, why is he even there? Because Arkham is, like, in hell right now. Welcome to hell! Shut the fuck up already. Yeah, and then that thing starts shooting out, you know, explosive balls at you. I actually almost got hit there. Which, if you notice, that ball that he's standing on actually does kind of look like Arkham, because it's got that weird demonic scar on its face that Arkham has. You can destroy the ball and give extra damage to Jester if you're quick enough, but that's a little tricky to do. I don't know what the fuck he just said there, too. What a moron. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy, holy. Shut the fuck up already. Just die. But this is the last encounter that you'll have with Jester ever. You will not see him at all after this. Welcome to hell. Yeah, then I had to time it because that ball kept hitting me. Holy, holy. God, shut up. And then I think he gets away one more time, and I was like, God damn, just die already. Bravo, bravo. They should put DLC in this game where you get to play as Jester. That'd be so stupid. I'd love every second of it. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Fuck off. Damn right you are. You fucking Marilyn Manson looking freak.
Excuse me.
Yep. What a lunatic. Now after that bullshit's over, I think I do switch to Trickster right here. Because there's a lot of yeah, I do switch to Trickster. Because there's some areas up ahead where Trickster's actually kind of useful. I really wish that I was able to get my styles leveled up more. There's more of these stupid fucking enemies too. This might be a hot take with the Devil May Cry series, but Devil May Cry 3, I feel like, has some of the worst enemy designs. Some of them are just fucking terrible, like those guys. Like, who the fuck thought of that, you know? And the spiders, the fucking goddamn spiders, they're the worst. Yeah, as you can see, now there's 2 sets of spikes, so it's a little more tricky. But Trickster makes it a little more manageable. It would be a lot more manageable if I had Trickster leveled up. Because when you get it leveled up high enough, you can actually dash while you're in the air with a move called Sky Star. I actually never end up using Royal Guard in this playthrough, but it is a good style. I'm just not very good with it in this game, but in, you know, Devil May Cry 4 and 5, I'll be using every damn style. But in my opinion, Gunslinger is not as good in Devil May Cry 4 and 5. They just don't really have a whole lot to work with in those games for, you know, Gunslinger. Gunslinger was the best in DMC 3, and it kind of just sucks after 3. It's not terrible, I still use it, but it's just, it doesn't have the same feel to it. Mostly because in DMC 4 and 5, you're a lot more restricted to the guns that you use. You only get a few different ones. Fuck them up, there we go. Those enemies are called Abyss, I believe. They are very, very aggravating too. Basically, whenever you do Stinger or any move that launches them, they will immediately retaliate and charge after you instantly. And right there, I was just showing you that with Trickster, you can also run up the wall too. And that was something that was first introduced in Devil May Cry 2. So you'll see that when we play that game. But now I'll switch back to Swordmaster for this next boss fight. This boss fight's also easy as shit. It can be kind of tough though.
Me some questions. Well, too bad. I've already answered them myself. I don't need you anymore. Come on, poser.
Alright, so now you're going to be fighting Dante's Shadow, basically. So if you've ever played The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, there's a temple called the Water Temple, and you have to fight the main character Link. You have to fight a boss called Shadow Link or Dark Link, and it's kind of similar to that boss fight, but this one is a hell of a lot easier than fucking Dark Link. That might be another game I might do a playthrough of on this channel at some point. That game is fucking great. But Beowulf does triple damage to him because he's, you know, Dark Elemental. Beowulf is Light Elemental. So it just absolutely just fucks him up. Makes this fight very easy. The only difficult thing with this boss is that he's a little bit unpredictable sometimes. Like, whenever he charges at you, he usually just does one attack, then jumps back to the center of the room. But sometimes he'll do multiple attacks. So you just kind of gotta watch, but I end up beating him my first try here. He's really aggravating how he's always... But yeah, as you can see, I'm destroying all the mirrors around the area. Once you destroy all of them, it will make the room be flooded with light, and then he will be stunned for a long time, and you can do a lot of damage. Sometimes what I do is go into the shadow there in the middle to, you know, bait him into attacking. Then I can just kind of jump over him like that, because he'll be recovering from that, and then you can get to the next mirror. I mean, I'm just absolutely fucking him up at this point. But if you notice with his design, he's designed to look like Dante's devil form. So it's like you're fighting your own, you know, self. See that? He's just constantly covering up the mirrors that I've already broken, or the whites. Always use Beowulf on this son of a bitch, though. He hit me again there. Come and get me! And he will also taunt like Dante. If you listen closely, he'll say the same taunts that Dante uses. Come on, wimp. But his voice sounds a lot more distorted than Dante. I was so damn close to killing him right there. I think I just end up finishing him off with Rebellion right here. No, maybe... I know I catch him on one of these mirrors and that's how I finish it. Yep, there we go. Fuck him.
Thought I lost my shadow for a sec.
So now this is the last style that you can get in the game, called Doppelganger. Basically, that style is pretty damn good if you know how to use it. You can basically do double damage to anything. So I do actually use it on the final boss fight. It's a, and also what's interesting about that style too is once you activate it, if you have a player 2 with you, they can control Dante's Doppelganger. So it's kind of like playing 2-player almost. But yeah, that style's really cool. I do use it a few times. Actually, I think I use it twice, like coming up in the next mission.
Well then, let's wrap up this crazy party, shall we? Gotta clean up the mess Father left behind.
Alright, mission 18, invading hell. So here I believe I go back to Nevin, I think. No, I think I left it alone. But this mission is fucking... It's rough. And it's quite a lengthy mission. Because in this mission, right here I'm just kind of showing off Doppelganger and how it works, but I already kind of explained it. This mission is difficult because it's a boss rush. There you basically have the choice to fight every boss in the game again if you want to, but you don't actually have to fight them all. Right here I'm just kind of taking it slow to kind of, you know, I really like this area. The music is really cool. Because I think it's cool that in Devil May Cry, hell is actually shown to be kind of heavenly. It's kind of weird. It's not really what you expect. So I'm just kind of jumping around to show you guys the environment in this area because I just think it's really cool. And the music sounds peaceful instead of like threatening like you would expect it to be in hell. But this part, looky here. Now we gotta fight the whole damn chessboard. It's like, come on, you know, those demons suck enough. Now they're like, oh, hey, you don't like the demons? Well, you don't like the chess demons? Well, guess what, asshole? Now you gotta fight the whole fucking board. This part's so annoying. But there's also a king and a queen chess piece on this part. The queen is fucking bullshit. So take her out as soon as she becomes active or you're gonna fucking be in hell, basically. There she is. She moves very fast and very far. And she does quite a bit of damage and she'll knock you back as well. So you definitely want to take her out as quick as you can. But, however, if you're able to kill the king chess piece, every other piece dies automatically. So that is what I do here. I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. Right here, I'm pretty much just trying to get Quicksilver built up so I can take the queen out as soon as possible. I kind of lost her there, though, thanks to the fucked camera. I did a DT explosion there that did a little bit of damage to the king. Not a lot, though, because what he does... The king can only attack in very close proximity, but what he will do is if you attack him, he'll immediately teleport away and make another piece take his spot. So right about here, I was starting to get fucking pissed off. I was like, you fucking goddamn stupid queen, just fucking die already. And there we finally took her ass out. Fucking annoying. But now at this point, I pretty much focused all my effort on the king, essentially. Because, I mean, he will teleport away, but you still can damage him. And that's his only attack. That's all he does. But it does a lot of damage, so don't be in the way of it. That was very close there. Yeah. Fuck him. What a piece of shit. There we go. Now that I've killed the king, they all die immediately. God, that part's so fucking stupid. And I think there's some fallen enemies here. Those fallen angels. So we're just gonna ignore them. I don't even feel like fighting them. There's also some kind of giant creature there, as you can see. I don't really know what it is. I think it might be a reference to Mundus, the king of the underworld. He's basically Satan. And he is the one that Sparta rebelled against like 2,000 years ago or whatever. But in this area, you can go through these gates and fight all the previous boss fights. Like I said, you don't have to do all of them, and I am not doing all of them in this video. But basically, if you do all of them, it gives you a blue orb fragment. Basically, all you have to do is complete a circle. So I will be fighting Cerberus, Agni and Rudra, and Beowulf again, just to complete a circle so I can get through this area. You'll see what I mean once we get through this part. Beowulf, not Beowulf, but Cerberus isn't too bad. He does fuck me up pretty good though. But I give it right back to him. But yeah, Mundus, he's basically the god of the, he's the god of hell basically. And he's the one that Sparta rebelled against. And then he is also the one that sent the demons to attack, you know, the Sparta's household. And killed, Eva. And, you know, attacked Dante and Virgil when they were just children. So that's who Mundus is, and we will see more of him in Devil May Cry 1 when I play that game. Yeah, he's basically the devil. He's one of the kings of the underworld anyway, because there is another one called Argo Sax. And he is who Dante fights against in Devil May Cry 2. Oh yeah, this fucking... I hate that attack where he just knocks ice down from the ceiling. Quicksilver makes it pretty easy to dodge it though, luckily. I should have got Quicksilver before I came to this mission, but I kind of forgot to grab it. I don't have any trouble at all with Agni and Rudra though. I fucked them up real good. I like to shoot Cerberus a lot to get the ice broken off of his heads there. Yep, freeze time. Fuck him up. Yeah, I just cheese it and keep doing Helmbreaker to him. Fuck you. Then he will drop some orbs. But you'll see this little gate whenever we get done there. See that? So it's got colors for every boss. So if you can complete a circle, then you will be able to go to the next area. So that's why I'm only going to be fighting at Cerberus, Agni and Rudra, and Beowulf. But this place is so goddamn confusing to navigate. I was trying to go back to the divinity statue here so I can switch weapons, because I was reading online and apparently both Agni and Rudra take double damage from Cerberus. It isn't just Agni, Rudra also takes damage from Cerberus. And actually, Agni and Rudra work well against Cerberus when you fight him. But I've just grown to hate that weapon. I never use Agni and Rudra. They just kind of suck unless you have them upgraded, and I just couldn't be bothered to spend the red orbs to upgrade them. So I'd pretty much never use them. I usually just use Rebellion, Nevin, and Beowulf. That's pretty much it. And I'll use Cerberus. So basically everything except Agni and Rudra. And I actually found out that Cerberus works a lot better in parrying them too. So watch this. I mean, I just fuck him up bad. I mean, he does hit me a few times though. There we go, parried him, and then watch the damage that this fucking thing does. Look at that. I mean, that's fucking crazy. Hate this! Takes me forever to parry him sometimes though. But look at that, it also does double damage to Rudra as well. And I was getting my Devil Trigger Explosion built up, and that's how I ultimately end up beating them, is with a Devil Trigger Explosion. See, look at the damage I just did to him. Now I'm going to switch my attention to Agni. But it takes him forever to actually attack me. So I kind of try to goad him into attacking. He just didn't want to do anything. I was actually doing the attack too early there, so it wasn't hitting his sword. So I was going to delay it a bit, but he hit me. And as you can see, I'm getting another Devil Trigger Explosion built up, and that is the end of Agni and Rudra. 1 DT explosion and they are fucked. Very easy boss fight. But now we're on to the big motherfucker himself, Beowulf. And I believe he does kill me, because he's just a fucking tough boss. Beowulf just does not fucking give up, man. He's so goddamn difficult. But like I said, I do really enjoy his boss fight, so it's fun. It's mostly just because he is unrelenting, man. He will not leave you alone for a second. And he kept stomping me away. There we go, parried him. Unfortunately, from where he is weak to Dark Elemental, I don't really have any weapons that deal dark damage. The only one in the game that I'm aware of is Yamato, so I don't have anything that would do double damage to him. I thought maybe Cerberus would do the trick, and I mean, it did kind of work a little bit, but it's just not that good against Beowulf. Because if you can if you can try and match up what each boss is weak to, you'll have a much easier time dealing with them. But like I said, from where Dante doesn't really have any dark elemental weapons, you know, you're just gonna get fucked up by this guy. And I actually did use a Battle Star there, but like I said, he does end up killing me, I believe. Devil Trigger Explosion also doesn't really seem to do anything against Beowulf, and it's fucking bullshit. Yeah, then he does that attack. That attack is about impossible to get away from. It's fucking ridiculous. Especially when he wants to do it twice like that. I mean, fuck off, man. That's an instance where I wish I had Royal Guard. Going back, guys, I probably should have used Royal Guard against him. But it wouldn't really be that helpful unless it was leveled up at 3. I might go back and play the game again and do some test runs with Royal Guard on him and see how that works. But yeah, he does end up killing me, I think, like right here maybe. Yeah, he got me. Well, I thought. Yeah, there we go. He killed me. Fucking asshole. And I just get fucking lost right here, man, because this place is so fucking confusing to navigate. It really is. Once I saw that, that's the thing for the doppelganger boss. I was like, well, I'm going the wrong way. Then I proceeded to go the wrong way, I think like 3 more times here. Because you see everything's set up so weird that you're like, well, fuck, what way do I go? I think I actually go the wrong way for a 3rd fucking time. I actually ended up using Doppelganger against him there. But I feel like Royal Guard would probably work pretty well against Beowulf. And then I think, yeah, I end up going with Nevin for its healing abilities. Because with Nevin, what I like to do sometimes is go into Devil Trigger and then just fly in the air slowly while it heals me. Yep, I ended up going up that way again. And I was like, God damn it, I went the wrong fucking way again. This place confuses the hell out of me. And then I finally remembered to go this fucking way. This time I do beat Beowulf though. Because this is where Doppelganger really shines with that double damage that you can inflict. Because it's pretty much like I said, there's 2 people, you know, fighting the boss, so you do double damage basically. I got confused for a bit and thought I still had Swordmaster though. I do that a lot actually. I get used to having Swordmaster and then hit the wrong fucking button. Once I stun him though, you'll see me start using Doppelganger on him. See, now there's a 2nd Dante there. And we fucked him up pretty good there. The only thing that kind of sucks about Doppelganger is that it's only restricted to using Rebellion. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense. That would be kind of tricky for them to, you know, animate and program all of that shit. But it would have been cool if they actually made the doppelganger use a different weapon too. Crusher! Fuck off. I think he's saying Crusher. I hate that move that he does though, because he just fucking uses that all the time. Where he just runs around like an animal. See, now he's already doing it again. At one point during this fight, I tried to use Nevin and fly in the air and heal a little bit. But it pretty much did no good. Because he immediately just knocked me out of the air. I think it's like right here. Yep. Immediately knocked me down. And then I knew he was going to do that, so I backed up. But Doppelganger does work pretty damn good on him. Also, with Quicksilver and Doppelganger, you do not have to level those styles up. They're already at the maximum. He kept doing that fucking stomp attack, too, and bringing those fucking cage things down. The only sucky thing about Doppelganger is that sometimes the clone of Dante just kind of goes away and doesn't really do what you want it to do. So if you have a second person to play with, that's when I would recommend using Doppelganger. And here we go, this is where I kill him. Fuck them up. Come and get me. And then I'll do a little celebration here. I do that a lot with Nevin. Whenever I get past like a difficult section, I kind of jam out just for a celebratory toast or something. You'll see me do that at the credits too. And then we can finally go to the next area, which will be mission 19. Alright, so Arkham has now taken on the power of Sparta. You know, Dante and Virgil's father. That demonic form that Arkham turned into is what Sparta looked like as a demon. But whenever it's not really clear a whole lot about Sparta, but I believe whenever he sealed the portal, he sealed off all of his demonic power too. And as we can see with that cutscene, surprising absolutely no one, Virgil is still alive. And he's basically coming, following behind us, you know, somewhere behind. But yeah, with Sparta, I believe once he sealed off the portal or whatever to the human world, he sealed off his demonic abilities as well, and just kind of lived as a human. And then he apparently ruled as the feudal lord for a fucking, like, castle or some shit. And that's where Devil May Cry 4 takes place. I don't really know. It's like they didn't really think a whole lot about Sparta, which kind of sucks because he's such an influential character in the series. You know, every fucking game starts off telling you the fucking legend of Sparta, and it's like, we get it. Why don't you give us more about him? So that's why I think it would be kind of cool if they made another Devil May Cry prequel, but it's just the story of Sparta. I know I would play it. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, now we're on mission 19. This will be the final boss with Arkham confronting him here, and that is a tough-ass final boss, too. Excuse me. I ended up buying holy water there and maxing out Kalina in because this is the only area that I ever use Kalina in, is during that final boss with Arkham. And you'll see why I use it once we get there. But right here, you just gotta kill all these idiots that show up. See what I mean? They immediately, like, recover from it and charge towards you if you're not careful. I thought I would get Swordmaster to level 3, and I almost did during this playthrough, but I actually don't end up getting it to level 3. So really, none of my styles get fully leveled up. But I mean, there's not really much to it once they do get leveled up. All the way, you just get more moves. That's basically it. I mean, I might make an extra video after this one showcasing all the styles leveled up completely and show off all of that. But if you examine this, you basically have to restore something that's going on with space and time here. So what you gotta do is look for the green mirrors. The enemies, those abyss enemies, are completely invincible. You cannot do any damage to them. So what I always do is get my devil trigger built up with them by taunting them, and then get a devil trigger explosion charged. And then as soon as I see one of the green mirrors appear, because it constantly switches, turn on devil trigger and break it, and it will kill everybody. You have to do that twice, and then you will get to go to the next area. So you can see me just taunting them to get my devil trigger gauge back up. Come on. Come on, wimp. You want to make sure that it's whenever the mirror first appears, though. Because if it's been there for a little bit, it's probably not going to do a whole lot of damage to it. But now we'll go to the next area. Some kind of big fucking hourglass controlling the space-time continuum. I have no fucking idea. Here I was checking my Swordmaster style, I believe, because I wanted to know if I would get it to level 3. As you can see, I've got it pretty damn close there, but I don't end up getting it to level 3 in this playthrough. So like I said, I'll probably will make an extra video after this. And just because I don't end up doing it during this video, and just kind of show you guys all the moves, styles, and abilities there. I mean, there's nothing really to see about it. It's just that each gun has its own thing with Gunslinger. You know, and each devil arm has its own special moves with Swordmaster. Trickster and Royal Guard are pretty self-explanatory. They just, you know, allow you to move more. Royal Guard does have one move. I don't remember what it's called, but Dante basically makes a magical, like, force field in front of him with his hand, and whatever damage is taken, like whatever hits that thing, whatever enemy does damage to that, goes into your health gauge. At least I believe that's how it works. I never really use Royal Guard in this game. I probably should start using it though. It'd be nice if this game had the style switcher ability like Devil May Cry 4 and 5 do though. But it is what it is. And now we'll go back in here once we've picked up that Samsara, or whatever the fuck that thing's called, a Samsara. I don't know. Go back through here, and then use it on this statue. Samasra. I don't know what the fuck that thing's called, and I don't really give a shit. Now we can finally go to the final area. End of the one. And this is the only area where I ever use Kalina Ann, because other than this area, it kind of fucking sucks. And I also switched to Doppelganger style. Again. I think I end up buying some Vital Stars too, because this boss fight, it's not hard, but I just didn't want to have to go through all that for nothing, you know? Because he does do quite a bit of damage if he hits you.
It's like staring into a backed up toilet. Why do you always stick your nose in other families' business? Come on, dude. Don't you have any hobbies? My father wasn't so hideous. Can't you tell by looking at me? Anyway, that shape suits you better. Let's begin the main event.
Alright, so here we go. The final boss fight with Arkham. Like I said, this boss can be difficult if you don't know what you're doing. But, because he has an attack. But he will, that noise that he just made, that'll let you know that you need to jump or evade, because he's about to hit you. His attacks are very slow, because as you can see, he cannot actually control the power of Sparta very well, so it's just kind of turned him into a big, nasty, mutated mess. These enemies are fucking annoying. Use Kalina Ann on them, because it makes quick fucking work of them. Like, look at that. They don't even stand a chance. If you do not do that, they will fucking surround you and stun lock you to hell and back. They are the worst. They're so annoying. They are what make this boss fight difficult, in my opinion. They're so annoying to deal with. Switch back to Kalina Ann here. I do end up beating him at my first try, though. It's pretty close, though, from what I remember. Shut the fuck up. You're gonna die, Arkham. Fucking loser. Just keep on beating the fuck out of him.
I've come to retrieve my power. You can't handle it.
Look at you, making a big dramatic entrance and stealing my spotlight.
What? You don't possibly believe that he deserves to be our main event now, do you?
Now that you mention it, you're right.
You should come to realize you cannot control the power of Sparta.
You're wasting your time, buddy. I think he needs to learn the hard way.
Alright, this part is fucking awesome. Battle of Brothers. Show Arkham the true power of the Sons of Sparta. Basically, on this part, Virgil will assist you in battle. If you push circle there, as you can see, Virgil will come to your aid. He basically kind of works the same way that Doppelganger does. He'll just kind of mimic the same attacks that you do. I mean, Virgil has his own moveset, but he kind of mimics every attack input that you do. But if you push circle, you can call him back to your side, and it's usually recommended that you do that, because look, he's over there in the corner doing nothing. So I called him back to me now, and he can also help you make quick work of these fucking enemies. But yeah, I fucking love this part. You know, they put aside their rivalry, and they're just like, you know what, motherfucker, you want the power of our father? Well, you can't handle it. Fuck you. And also, as you saw there that I got picked up by Arkham. When that happens, you actually switch to Virgil and you play as him. Granted, he doesn't really have a lot of attacks because this was a very basic form of playing as Virgil. It doesn't have his actual moveset when you play as him, but it's still just really cool that they did that. And I love how the music changed too during this part. It's fucking awesome. Just seeing them two team up against this son of a bitch, it's really fucking cool. I love this part. The best part hasn't even happened yet though. Wait till you guys see this shit. I mean, look at him. They are just fucking destroying him. I also think it's really clever on Capcom's part that they don't allow you to go into Devil Trigger on this part. Because it's sort of like Virgil and Dante showing him, hey, you know, we don't even need to be in our demonic form to kick your fucking ass. I think that's really cool, and it was a really, really clever way that they did that. They handled it there. Because Virgil and Dante do not go into their Devil Trigger form at all when taking care of Arkham. At least when they're working together anyway. And here we go. And then I got the last hit there. That was cool. Real quick, I just want to say I fucking love that music. It's fucking awesome.
I'll try it your way for once.
Remember what we used to say? Jackpot.
Not very classy for someone's dying words.
Hell yeah, that was fucking awesome. It's just so satisfying seeing Dante and Virgil work together to fucking destroy him. Fucking love that cutscene. And then they ended up with the jackpot. So fucking cool.
How could I? I shall become a god. No one here can stop me.
What a surprise. Here I was looking for you, and lo and behold, you come to me.
Mary.
Don't ever call me that again. My mother was the only one who could say my name.
Wait. Please. Do you really want to shoot me? Can you shoot me? Your own father? What have I done wrong? Even heroic Sparta sacrificed a woman so that he could become a legend. I wish to be a god! And I sacrificed one miserable human being for that reason. That is all. Was that really so awful? I have some unfinished business to take care of. Help me, Mary.
Mary died a long time ago. My name is Lady. Goodbye, Father.
No!
There, I thought I wasn't gonna cry.
Alright, now we're at the real final mission. Screaming Souls, mission 20. I go back to Swordmaster here. This mission's also pretty difficult. Sure you can probably already guess what's coming.
Give that to me.
No way. You got your own.
Well, I want yours too.
What are you gonna do with all that power, huh? No matter how hard you try, you're never gonna be like Father.
We're wasting time!
We are the sons of Sparta. Within each of us flows his blood. But more
Unfortunately, our souls are at odds, brother. I need more power.
And we're supposed to be twins.
Twins. Right.
So yeah, it's bittersweet that they were just working together to finish off Arkham, but Virgil just can't let that trauma go. So here we go, fighting him again for the third fucking time. The third and final fucking time. We're gonna teach that blue-coated son of a bitch a lesson. This mission is fucking awesome. Well, this boss fight. The music is really, really good too. I say that a lot about this game, but that's just because it has a fucking amazing soundtrack. Like, listen how orchestral that is. It's fucking awesome. Really though, all of these Virgil fights though, from where I've played the game so much, you know, like I said, he does keep catching me off guard with that quick slash move. But from where I've played it so much, I know all of his attacks. So I don't really have a whole lot of trouble during this fight either. Virgil's certainly no pushover though. This fight is difficult. But yeah, I just love the music, the environment, the setting, the story. This whole game is fucking awesome. And it really is just tragic, you know. If maybe Dante and Virgil had just talked about what happened instead of being fucking weirdos and going about their own way, this probably wouldn't have happened. I love this part of the music too. It kind of sounds like the music whenever you first enter the hell area. It kind of complements the duality of, you know, the brothers as well as, you know, their demon and human sides. Fucking cool. But yeah, I'm just fucking him up here. He's not that difficult to me. Pretty much, I know the points where Virgil is vulnerable to attack, so that's why I know when to hit him, you know. Now here, he goes apeshit crazy and just does like 1,000 helm breakers on ya. He just keeps going into the air. And sometimes he'll do something that I believe they called either Dimension Slash or Judgment Cut End. I know that's what it's called in the future Devil May Cry games, is Judgment Cut End. But I think in this game it's actually called Dimension Slash. And I realized that I didn't have any other Vital Stars, so I just used a Devil Star instead. And I think this is about the time he does Dimension Slash. Yeah. He just summons like 1,000,000 fucking Judgment Cuts. And then I fuck him up, and I believe that's the end. Yep.
Am I being defeated?
What's wrong? Is that all you got? Come on, get up. You can do better than that.
The portal to the human world is closing, Dante. Because the amulets have been separated.
Let's finish this, Virgil. I have to stop you, even if that means killing you.
one can have this, Dante. It's mine. It belongs to a son of Sparta. Leave me and go, if you don't want to be trapped in the demon world. I'm staying. This place was our father's home.
What an ordeal. You're still here.
I need that back.
No late charges, I hope.
I'll think about it.
We should be fine for now. But I'm sure they'll be back soon. Very soon.
Are you crying?
It's only the rain.
The rain already stopped.
Devils never cry.
I see. Maybe somewhere out there, even a devil may cry when he loses a loved one. Don't you think?
Maybe.
By the way... Looks like we're gonna be busy for a while.
Well, bring it on. I love this. This is what I live for! I'm absolutely crazy about it!
Alright, so now we're at the credits. So yeah, that is Devil May Cry 3. That's the story. So during the credits section of pretty much every Devil May Cry game except Devil May Cry 1 and 2, you get the option to kill as many demons as you can. And if you get over 100, you'll get a secret cutscene that shows, like, you know, an extra cutscene for the ending of the game. And I am able to achieve that, so you will see that secret cutscene. But yeah, pretty good story. I actually really like the story in this game. I think it's probably the best story of all the Devil May Cry games, to be honest. I don't know, the story in 5 is pretty good too, but we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I just really fucking love this game. It's really great. You don't really get to do much here except, you know, just kill the demons with Lady. And you'll see another cutscene after this one too. Not the secret one, but, you know, you'll see the regular ending of the game, and that will tell you, you know, what happened next. And it pretty much just sets up the events of Devil May Cry 1, which takes place, I don't really know precisely how many years it takes place after this one. I know it's like a few years, maybe, like 2-3 years. Probably more than that, because I know Dante's probably in his mid to late 20s in Devil May Cry 1. and he's only like 18 in this game. So I don't really know the exact amount of years. But the music that you're hearing, by the way, on this part is called Devils Never Cry. And it's the pretty much the theme song for Devil May Cry 3, and it's fucking awesome. It's badass. You hear it quite a few times in the game, actually. But yeah, we're just killing demons here with Lady until we get over 100. Now, after I beat the game here on this video, I do show you guys a little bit of Virgil gameplay, like I said earlier. So I go to Bloody Palace and kind of just show him off a little bit. And then I'll show you the exclusive cutscenes for Virgil when you're playing as him. So you'll also see those. This part's kind of annoying though, because you don't really have a lot of control. So that's why you don't also get to see your stylish rank. So I just kind of go ham on these enemies here. But yeah, I will just let you guys enjoy the rest of the song, and you know, you'll get to see the rest of those cutscenes as well. Kind of cool that I did that with the Nevin guitar there at the end.
What happened next? Nothing, really. We took care of all the remaining devils, and that was it. I still have a job to do that's far from done, which is to eliminate every last demon. I need to ensure that monsters like my father never come about again. And he promised to help me hunt down the demons, even though he's part one himself. But now I realize that there are humans as evil as any devil, as well as kind and compassionate demons in this universe. At least I've found one so-called devil who is able to shed tears for those he cares about. That's enough for me to believe in him.
Now I can start my business.
Oh, speaking of a kind devil, he finally decided on a name for his shop. It took him quite a while to pick one. Want to know the name? Devil May Cry.
It'll be fun to fight with the Prince of Darkness. If my father did it, I should be able to do it too.
Alright, so that is that's the ending of Devil May Cry 3. And here's the, ranking screen. You can, see your Devil Hunter rank on every mission here. And I believe the ones over there with stars on them are the secret missions, if I'm not mistaken. I also really like the music here, too. But, yeah, that outfit that you saw Dante wearing in that last cutscene is actually his costume from Devil May Cry 1. So, like I said, it just kind of sets up the events of the first game. So yeah, he's officially created the shop Devil May Cry, and now he will be hunting down devils. And then I believe it's, like I said, it's like 10 years probably after this one that DMC1 takes place, and you'll see that I have that costume unlocked now, so you can play as his Devil May Cry 1 costume. But now I'll switch it up and show you guys the Virgil gameplay. So I'll load that save file. I don't have any of Virgil's costumes unlocked though, because I actually haven't beat the game with him yet. So I just kind of go to Bloody Palace and show you guys how he plays. You can pretty much do every move that you see him do as Boss Virgil, except for Dimension Slash, where he does like 1,000,000 judgment cuts. But his gameplay is totally different from Dante's. That is the only combo that he has with Yamato. And then he has that upper slash where he knocks them into the air. He can use these swords too. These little magical summon swords. Isn't that fucking cool? And then you can use Judgment Cut there. Virgil is just really, really goddamn powerful when you plays him. And then you can switch it up and use the Beowulf weapons too, that he used against Dante in their second battle. God, I hate these enemies. And you can use Force Edge. That's the name of that sword that, that's basically that sword that Sparta sealed with Timonagru. It's called Force Edge. And Dante actually uses that sword in Devil May Cry 1 as well. So that also carries over. Because like I said, this game is a prequel to DMC 1. So that will be the next Devil May Cry game that I play, is the first one. And that game is a lot more dated than this one. That one came out in like 2001. So the voice acting is really, really not good in Devil May Cry 1. It's not terrible, but it's really mediocre. I do like it though, because, you know, I'm just a sucker for that kind of cheesy, campy bullshit. But I actually do kind of like Dante's voice in Devil May Cry 1. Dante actually moving forward, at least in Devil May Cry 1 and 2, his personality is a bit different from this game. Because, you know, he's pretty much lost his entire goddamn family, so he's a little more quiet and just kind of depressed. I mean, he's still kind of funny and carefree, but he's not really as, you know, ridiculous as he is in Devil May Cry 3. He kind of gets back that personality in Devil May Cry 4, though, so you will see that again. So I'm just showing off the Force Edge moves. And then there's Yamato and Beowulf, and you can switch those, and that is Virgil's Devil Trigger. And that's how it looks when you have Beowulf equipped. It just looks the same when you have Force Edge, though. So now I just kind of go through the first mission with Virgil and show you his, you know, those cutscenes with Virgil. So these cutscenes take place before the main story begins.
So, you're looking for the book of ancient legends. The tale of the demon warrior Sparda.
That's not what I'm looking for. Leave me.
Then what are you looking for? A demon that impregnates a woman, who then bears twin sons. That's the story, isn't it?
Leave me. I won't tell you a third time.
People inherently fear evil. However, occasionally a person may become seduced by evil.
What are you getting at?
share with me the story of Sparta? The activation method is as I described before. It should be a simple matter for you. I will go to his place. I believe that I know where the item we seek is located. You should dispose of any obstacles quickly.
It begins.
Alright, so I actually kind of like that cutscene a lot because it, it shows that Virgil also kind of likes to show off in combat like Dante does, and he likes to be real stylish about it. But yeah, as you can see here with Virgil, when you play through the game as him, you're pretty much just playing all of Dante's missions, so it's just the same shit, So I will not be doing a Virgil playthrough. You can actually do Judgment Cut up to 3 times in a row once you get it leveled up. And that taunt that you keep hearing Virgil do where he says, "You shall die." If you stand there in that pose for a little bit of time, his devil trigger will automatically refill. And Dante doesn't have any move like that, so that's also something that's a bit different. But of course, that's also a move with Force Edge where you can throw it. And then you can make the summon swords surround them. And you can also, shoot them out like a gun or something. Virgil's just really powerful. Scum. It always cracks me up when he says that, though, because it sounds like he says scum, and that's actually a meme with the Devil May Cry fans. Scum. But I don't know if I'm actually... No, I don't do it here, but there is a part where I show you that taunt and how it will refill his devil trigger. I think it's around here whenever I do that taunt again. I just kind of show you guys how it works right here. Kind of looks like he's levitating off the ground a little bit, but do you see that aura? Basically, when that thing is there, his devil trigger will refill. But yeah, that's basically, how Virgil plays. Pretty simple, but damn, he's really fun to use. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this playthrough of Devil May Cry 3. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say, so I'll see you guys in the next one.